Welcome back to Going Walkabout. As we catch the sunny spots in between the clouds and rain, we come to appreciate the Dorset English countryside. After a month in Dorset, we have uncovered some lesser-known places to visit in this lush green county. In this video, we'll show you 8 unusual places to explore while you are in Dorset. Buckle up and get ready for a fun ride. Starting at number 8, you'll want to stay till the end so you can see our number 1 pick. And a quick note, all these places can easily be found by plugging them into the GPS on your phone. Let's get started. At number 8, we have Sturminster Newton Mill. The mill is recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086. The current mill, you can see, was rebuilt in 1650. The mill was powered by a pair of water wheels, which were replaced in 1904 with a single water turbine. In 2016, the mill celebrated 1,000 years of milling. The fact that today, something so functional could also be so beautiful makes the whole area mesmerizing. From the mill, you can go on walks through the countryside. The area is breathtaking. Bring a picnic and enjoy a whole day out. At number 7, we have Sandbanks, a great story of how sand-blown dunes went from a wasteland to Millionaire's Row. As recently as 1896, land in Sandbanks was sold for £13,000 a lot. However, once a road was built, holidaymakers flocked to the area. After some clever marketing by an estate agent, the peninsula is now said to be worth £933 million and deemed the most expensive seafront property in England, with price per square foot at £1,250. It certainly is a place for champagne wishes and caviar dreams. While in Sandbanks, it's worth a ride on the ferry to go across and visit Studland Beach. The beach has long walks with beautiful views of the bay and all the wildlife in the surrounding area. From Sandbanks, you can also take a ferry to the number 6 spot, Brownsea Island. The largest of the 8 islands in Poole Harbour was once home to one of Elizabeth I's lovers, so they say. She bequeathed the island to him in 1576. From that stage in history up to present day, the island has been home to many a dreamer. Traces of the dreams remain dotted around the island. Old towns, churches, pottery factories. Today, the island is fully owned by the National Trust. And if you're lucky, you can catch glimpses of the rare red squirrel and the peacocks brought to the island by one of the many past owners. If you love wildlife and bird watching, Brownsea is the place for you. At number 5, we have something dear to my heart, the oldest family-owned grocery store in the UK, Dyke & Sons. Since 1851, this amazing store has weathered world wars, economic downturns, and COVID, and managed to navigate them all. The store is in Stallbridge, Dorset. If you've been watching Going Walkabout, you'll know I'm a grocery store junkie. I love them, especially if they're like Dyke's, unique and filled with all kinds of fun foodstuffs. We were well pleased that our Airbnb rental was only a mile from this store. It made our month's stay in Dorset a wonderful experience. If you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, or better yet, subscribe. Okay, moving on to number 4. Displayed on a green hillside in Dorset stands the CERN Abbey giant. They believe he's been protecting the hillside since Saxon times. One theory is that he came from Denmark, leading an invasion of the coast, and was beheaded by the people of CERN Abbey while he slept on the hillside. The earliest recording of the giant came from the 17th century, often associated with fertility. Gee, I wonder why. The giant is rechalked every 25 years, and the grass is kept at bay by allowing sheep to graze the hillside. Despite some recent developments, the giant seems secure in his hillside home. At number 3, we have the Dorchester Roman Townhouse. Built in 307 AD, the house has stood the test of time. Puts our modern housing to shame. With over 18 rooms total, it must have been an awe-inspiring sight, nestled deep within the beautiful green of the Dorset countryside. The mosaic floors date from 350 AD. There is also a well, and you can still see the hypocaust system and the flues used to direct the heat up the walls. It's interesting to note that Rome in 350 AD was still going strong, however, had just agreed on a mutual defense pact with the Samnites to defend themselves against the Gauls. It would only be 60 years later when Rome would fall to the Visigoths, having not been subdued by another race for over 800 years. At number 2, we have Horton Tower, a folly in the middle of a beautiful field. Horton Tower, residing in the town of Horton, in Old English, hor meaning dirt and ton meaning settlement, together translated as farm on muddy soil. Bring your wellies for this exploration back to a time when towers were built by the rich to gaze at the stars. Horton Tower was constructed in 1750 by the Lord of the Manor, Humphrey Stewart, a local MP. The past catches up with the present, as the tower, being one of the highest points in the area, is now a Vodafone mast. Can you imagine what Lord Horton would think of that if he were to pop forward in time? And at number 1, we have Lyme Regis Museum. I know you're thinking there are museums all over England. Why is this so special? Well, it's so special because the museum was built on the site of Mary Anning's home. Mary Anning was a fossil collector, dealer, and paleontologist who became known around the world for her discoveries in the Jurassic marine fossil beds. She was the first to discover a plesiosaurus and many other lethiosaur skeletons. The museum was built in 1901 by Thomas Philpott, and though it has gone through some hard times, it has prevailed. As Sir David Attenborough said, a remarkable museum, a gem. We would heartily agree. As you can see, there is so much more to Dorset than meets the eye. Traveling the roads of England has made us fall in love over and over again with its beautiful countryside. I wish I could drink it into my pores and squeeze it into my muscle memory so I will never forget its beauty. Thank you for joining us on our journey. If you're enjoying the videos, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated, or better yet, subscribe. Next stop, Palm Springs.